When the market's messing with me, it ain't one of this, homie. What is going on, guys? Well, I hope y'all having a beautiful day. It is a beautiful Monday morning out here. We ain't wasting no time. Let's get right to it. What happened? How much did we make? This week, we made, drum roll please, $162.79. Now, how did we get that money? So, we made $15.90 from NVDY. We made $43.49 from ULTY. And last but not least, my personal favorite, we made $103.40 from MSTY. Now, if you guys don't know, or most of you already do know, I am myself on a hard money standard backed by Bitcoin and gold. So that's why I'm interested in MicroStrategy, because one, it's a leverage bet on Bitcoin. Two, I like the volatility, so I try to get paid from it. As far as my NVIDIA position, we are going nowhere with NVIDIA when it comes to AI. So, buy NVIDIA. It's the #1 stock, my market cap. I want to get paid from it. I'm buying it. And then my ULTY position, that is just kind of a conglomerate of cover call strategies. I liked it at one point. I bought it, and personally, I just haven't added back and haven't gotten rid of it. We did not, unfortunately, get paid by Stretch yet this month. That'll be happening later this week. That is also one of my positions that I'm starting to build, hopefully turn into one of my biggest positions in my portfolio. And yeah, it's backed by Bitcoin. As far as buying, we made a lot of purchases this week. So I'm just gonna go over the individual stocks that I added to my my long-term portfolio that I'm accumulating. Some of them I'm swinging also because they're at a deep enough valuation. Some are not. So I'm gonna show you guys here. I know, just got the TV screen, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, and before we continue, you guys already know the deal. This is not financial advice, it's solely financial entertainment. Come on now. First thing that I bought is Google this week. Now, you might be asking yourself, why Google? So first of all, I'm gonna tell you why I got in. So Google is officially down more than 20% from its all-time highs. As soon as it's down 20%, that's when I started accumulating. Now, we still have not even touched the daily simple moving average, or let alone the weekly. We're not even close. So I'm just doing a small starter position. This is for long-term investing. And I'm not swinging this because it's not at a large enough discount yet. Once it gets down to the 200-week SMA, then we can start thinking about entries. Honestly, once it gets to this level here, I'm gonna start thinking about entries. I just wanna say too, the reason why I'm stacking Google is one, because they are kind of like a proxy to the internet itself. Who doesn't use Google Chrome? Beyond just owning Chrome, they also have YouTube, Google Gemini, Banana. They're at the pinnacle of internet. They're at the pinnacle of supercomputers. They're at the pinnacle of technology, the internet, search, social media, all of it. I mean, really, when you think about it, YouTube is kind of one of the OG social media platforms. Now, the second name I bought, pretty simple, Microsoft. Now, Microsoft here, we're down pretty far. We're actually 35% off our all-time highs here. And honestly, how can you not love Microsoft? They have a hand in almost every business, every technology, medicine, you name it, they're a part of it. They have a stronghold when it comes to business and technology. Now, since this is 35% off its all-time highs, we're gonna go to the daily here. And as you're gonna see, we actually, unlike Google, we broke down from our daily 200 simple moving average. And if you go to the weekly, we've crossed that out as well. Now, every time a strong name crosses the 200-week moving average, touches the 200-week moving average, gets below the 200-week moving average, personally for me, it's just a buy. And below the 200-week moving average is straight accumulation. So I'm accumulating this for a swing trade specifically. When it comes to Bill Gates, I don't know if I want to give my money a long time. Do your own research. Anywho, Microsoft is my number 2 pick. Number 3, you already know what I'm gonna say. Strategy. I love MicroStrategies. You already know, if you've been here for a while, you know this is one of my favorite stocks. Stoinks. So as you can see here, MicroStrategy, well, strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, is currently almost 77% off its highs. That is a haircut and a half. So when we go to the daily here, we're gonna see a long time ago, we done crashed below our 200-week moving average, our 200-day simple moving average, and now we're at our 200-week simple moving average. Now, strategy is more volatile than other stocks as it is related to Bitcoin and a leverage version of Bitcoin. It can spend a long time, as you can see down here, below its 200-week moving average. But if you would have accumulated that whole time, you would have been up massively at one point. Still up pretty decently right now. I mean, guys, that's like $28. Let's call it $30. You'd still be up over 300%. Now, my final 2 picks are pretty similar, but different. So, for starters, we are going to check out gold. Yes, gold. Now, before I even say anything, you're gonna say, why gold? Because gold has been money for thousands of years. Gold was our monetary base in 1971 and prior. We then got off the gold standard in 1971. And actually, if you study purchasing power, you can see that our purchasing power has greatly declined since that 1971 moment, since we depegged from gold. But if you would have held gold as if almost backing your own dollars by gold, you would be up crazy, as you can see. I mean, this is last year's move. 2025, boom, we went crazy on gold. Now, the reason that I started to accumulate is because we dropped below 15% on gold. Anytime we drop below 15%, I started accumulating. Whoops, sorry. As you can see, we're almost 19% below now, all-time highs. But anytime we drop below 15%, I start accumulating. No, it's not a lot. Yes, it's just a little. And I will be averaging into this and get my big ads lower. As you can see, this is very similar to Google. We haven't even touched our 200-day simple moving average, let alone our 200-week simple moving average. And when we're at the 200-week simple moving average, as I explained before, I will be accumulating heavy. Now, gold has broke it before, but ultimately reclaims it. And if you would have averaged in heavy near this 200-week moving average and got kind of close, even if you're far away, you would have got, let's say, even up here, let's just call it 150. Well, 150, you would still be up almost over 100%. And last but not least, my favorite asset of all time, Bitcoin. Yes, it's Bitcoin. No, not actually Bitcoin, but Bitcoin, yes. Now, why am I accumulating it? Well, think of it like gold, but with a tech aspect, a tech component. And that's kind of where you get the growth, because you get this adoption curve. Because it's the technology, because it's something that needs to be adopted, because it's something that's new, not only can you benefit from the debasement of currency as it's designed to do, but then you can also benefit from the adoption curve as well, making it almost like a high-powered gold. So, now, as you can see, we're on the daily, and we have completely broken down that 200-day moving average. We're almost at that 200-week moving average, and you see every time we're at that 200-week moving average, we get a crazy bounce. So, anytime that Bitcoin's below 25%, I start accumulating. And then Whenever it's at its 200-week moving average, we get our big ad. Below that, we continue to accumulate crazy. All in all, those are the 5 stocks, crypto commodities that I bought this week. I hope you bought a lot this week. The market's bloody red. It's in a downturn. Let's capitalize on this buying opportunity. That's all I got for you today. Peace.